to our customers help us in many ways. So there was this time in 2003 when one of our first customers, he wrote to us saying, Abhishek-san, I have a suggestion for a service. Can you launch a 2-round proofreading? He called it TRP service. Can you launch a TRP service for me? Because my students, they write papers, and when I'm checking their papers, instead of focusing on helping them improve their content, I get distracted by all the English mistakes they make. So I cannot focus on the content. So I will ask my students to first get the language checked by you, then I can check the content, and then they can get the language checked by you again. So I don't need to worry about the language. We thought it was easy enough to do, and we launched it. The service today is called the multiple round editing service. It's no longer 2-round proofreading.
If I recollect, around 2009, we were getting many client complaints about subject area mismatch, or the edit is good, but the editor does not understand my subject area. And when we got these complaints, our first reaction was, that's fine. We aren't subject area experts. We provide a language edit, and you're getting that. At some point, we realized that the increase in complaints maybe requires us to think a little more. We could clearly see that our in-house model, which we are very proud about, that's the one we started. We were innovators in that field. We were really proud of our in-house editors, of our in-house training processes, of all the things that we did to really get the editor to be the best in the world. Wouldn't work anymore, and we needed to freelance to be able to get the niche subject areas that would meet clients' expectations. If I look today now at the kind of expectation that customers have, subject area is not one of them.
One of the recurring themes we see in client feedback is the need for greater consistency. Now, in the past, we assumed that the best way to give clients a consistently good experience would be to train all of our editors to do their work in exactly the same way. So we tried checklists and guidelines, but we quickly realized that that was not the way to do it, because editors have their own sensibilities. And then one day a client told us that his 6th job was edited much better than the previous 5. And we were really surprised because we saw that the 6th editor was a junior editor, and the previous 5 included her trainer and also the head of the quality and training department. But we also saw that because this particular editor was a medical doctor, she was able to add a lot of value through comments and suggestions, and this client probably saw her as a partner who could actually give him advice. And that changed our thinking on consistency. We no longer try to get people to do it the same way. Rather, we try to match clients with the editors who are geared to do things the way they would want it, and also to take whatever insights we have about clients and put it into a system so that everyone who works on a job, the editor, the reviewer, and the managing editor, can get access to that information and collaborate to give each client a consistently good experience.
What it showed to me and to us as a company is when we are listening to customers, they often help set the direction of the business better than we can.
We've recognized market differences and have created the DNA for the company to put the client first and to respond to their needs. This is what has made Cactus successful in the past, and it is this formula of client-focused thinking that will make Cactus continue to be successful in the future.